This one right here, this is awesome. This is a 363 RB Wildcat by Forest River here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. This is essentially the updated version of the very popular 323 RBX from last year. Now, this is where model numbers get confusing and they don't always mean anything. You know, oh, that was a 323 and this is a 363. This must be much bigger. In fact, the inverse is true. This is actually smaller than the 323. The 323 had a little bit of a misnomer in that model number. But you're going to see some great consistencies like the really big pass-through storage down here. And this is a cool one. No carpet. That's like a vinyl type resin. So this is very good for holding up to cargo over time. This whole thing is built from top to bottom to be a long-term ownership type unit. But you're not going to get that musty, moldy, mildewy smell right here that just smells like something out of the Katrina hurricane swamp when you're done with it. Also, look up here. You're going to see aluminum framework pretty much everywhere. That's how this thing's put together. Double-sided welded, not bracketed, not single-sided. Also, you see that tin-foily looking stuff? That is thermal foil insulation. That is going to help provide a thermal buffer between this compartment and your bedroom and bathroom above you so your feet don't get cold at night. Long story short, this is very well insulated with a forced air heated underbelly, and you see the forced air heat ducting right there for the basement. Even the little basement here has LED lights that are very nice when I have the battery turned on. I have done that 3 times out of 3 the last couple days. I really don't know how my wife tolerates me. I really don't. But anyway, so let's try this again. Ah, look at that. Lights up like the angels. Outside TV hookups and everything right here for entertainment. And these are true, you know, all the way out. Well, first of all, notice a little detail stuff like they have double magnetic latches up here, so that door is not going anywhere even when it is a little bit gusty. Secondly, that's all there is to it. As Ron Popeil would say, just set it and forget it. We've got a good size patio awning on this with LED lighting. You see the speakers under the awning, of course. Those things are pretty commonplace, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time belaboring on the point. I do like to talk about the fact that this is not a plastic color infused nose cap. That is actually an automotive painted nose cap. So this nose cap is not going to fade like they always used to back in 2013. And back in 2013, pretty much everybody was guilty of it. But hey, they learned a better way to go about things. More and more manufacturers are flipping over the correct way to build stuff. So over here, again, slam latch doors, but you see how this thing holds itself open so it's easy to get in and out of, and you don't have to hold it open with your head. We have a fully privatized docking center here. All of your water hoses and water related items can come through here. Even a quick little hot water bypass for your winterizing system, and even a little winterizing valve set up there. What I like about this is it's all well labeled and it's very easy to see and read and very intuitive. I mentioned the underbelly, just give you a quick peek at her. Not much to see because it's fully enclosed the way it's supposed to be. All of the windows are slider windows for max possible ventilation. Wildcat's not opposed to using the frameless windows, but they believe in function over fashion, and they do like the fact that the slider windows do give you maximum airflow, which is something they really prefer. Oh, this is a really cool thing. This has a rear off-door side entry door, which off-door side doesn't make sense in this case. We'll call it driver's side entry door. That goes directly back to the second full bathroom. This has 2 full bathrooms. 2, count them, 2, as long as we're doing the Ron Popeil thing. So that gives you direct access to like your bunk space, or you could use it like a second living room and a second bathroom all right there. So this has one of the best come and go flows of any fifth wheel I've really seen. And that ladder there is no joke because this does have a full walk-on roof. You've got your roof trusses roughly 12 inches on center with some very heavy-duty roof decking, so you can tap dance and walk all over it. It is not a problem. Laminated rear wall, laminated slide walls, and I can prove it because you can walk up to these things and you can just thump all over it. If they're not laminated, that doesn't mean there's anything wrong. It means someone could have cut a corner. That's the tricky part. That's where you as the customer have to investigate. You have to start asking, okay, is it just an aluminum perimeter wall with just a hung sheet of fiberglass? Is there insulation under it? Is it aluminum cage work? Is it, you know, what is in there? I don't have to ask those questions on this wall because it is guaranteed to be insulated and structurally sound every single time. That's why they do that. Your water hookups, little like black tank flush system and whatnot over here. This actually has like 2 black tank. You're going to look at the specs and this go, holy crap, look at the black and the gray capacity on that. Remember, with one bathroom way way up there and one bathroom way back here. They use 2 tank setups so that it's a little bit easier that way. We do have power rear stabilizers as well. Cool outside kitchen model. Everybody likes an outside kitchen, and if you don't, you're wrong. Maybe not. Every camping need and excursion is a little different. But you know what I love? The little details. Like when this little stovetop is hidden away, they give you a little finger pull. You take that kind of stuff for granted. You don't think about that until it's not there. Now, we do have the nice outside fridge to keep, you know, a lot of the foot traffic down in the camper. You'll notice even in the outside kitchen, you've got the rock solid cabinetry that is screwed together, not stapled together, so this thing is going to hold up when you bounce it down the road long term. And this big open shelf right here, it's not an accident they have that power outlet. So if you want to put a pretty good sized microwave out here, a blender, pretty much anything you want, you can. They're also using bigger tires and suspension. This is using a 16-inch wheel as opposed to a 15 more commonly found at this class and price point. And if you look down in here, you're going to see a Dexter rubber shock dampening system. It is not the cheapest on the market. It is one of the best. That black squished hockey puck right there, basically what that's doing is that's working to soak up those kinetic jolts before they get translated to your windows and walls and up into your truck and every other thing. Hop inside for you. Wider entry door, by the way, too. 30-inch door, not 26. So, you know, when a big, tall, clumsy guy like me comes through, I'm not constantly cracking my arms on things. Right when you walk in, handy command center all right here. All of your light switches and awnings and fans and everything are right here. Furnace. The link pad is going to be kind of like a little how-to manual to give you some handy information. It's effectively a specialized Android tablet that once you play with it for 30 seconds, it makes sense to try to just point at it and describe it. It doesn't do much for you. But the all the lighting is on one switch in here. That is a very nice feature. That's something that I wish more brands did for us. Wildcat has, this has retained the extra tall walk-in slide-outs that you saw in the 323 RBX, its predecessor. Case in point, even my bald head can fit in here. This is also one of the biggest slides you're going to find. This is a mega slide. Normally, like what I'm looking at right now, the dinette and the sofa, that would be called a super slide. If you watch the slide fascia, it extends all the way back clear to that rear entry door back there. That is also part of the slide out. This is a triple fixture mega slide. It is extra tall, so it has those big windows to get us good cross breeze. If you listen, again, still hardwood fascia. This is built like a rock. I love it. We do not have Wildcat problems, and that is no joke. You might hear me say that a lot about the stuff we stock. That's because we got rid of some brands that were giving us service problems. Keep in mind, we gave up one of the very best-selling fifth wheels recently because they were a service nightmare. We're not just about selling stuff and making a buck. If I have a superior product, I will represent it appropriately and we will sell it. Like the fact that this has a nice, like, pressed resin table. It looks just legitimately like a hardwood table, but it's all pressed and sealed so that it's waterproof and water can't get in there. If you're looking for storage, here, let me start down here because it actually starts all the way down here. You have so much bonus storage space going on in this model, above and beyond pretty much anything else you're going to find, because nobody builds a floor plane like this. It's not even funny. You have all kinds of storage space here. So before we even get into the bunkhouse, that can be a sleeper, that can be a sleeper. Now we move back to the bunkhouse. And by the way, let me close this drawer to make it a little simpler, pardon me. There is a double sliding pocket door here. Pardon the temporary shoddy camera, well, always shoddy camera work, but you see that that does close off to give you privacy. But during the day, instead of a single door, they open this up to a double door. And it's a true pocket door, so it recesses out of the way. So you walk in and you breathe. You got all that extra space and room in here so that it doesn't feel like you're ever in a coffin. You know, you actually get all of the floor space in this thing. So now we get back to the bunkhouse. That is a big kid bunk or an adult bunk. And I know because I actually laid on it. My head and feet were in this bunk without touching the walls. That's another thing most slide-out bunkhouses have a problem with. The bunks in the slide tend to be teeny tiny little bunks made for little bitty people. And I'm not a little bitty person. Sometimes I need a bigger bunk. Across from that, across from this like double opposing super slide like living room space here, and notice that there's like no carpet basically other than just in front of the slide. This is extremely easy to clean. We have a second giant overhead bunk. That's the same big size as this big bunk over here. And we have all of this extra storage and entertainment. Really, really smart decision. They made this shelf structurally reinforced to be able to be a ladder. So, you know, I can stand on this thing, and you can see that I can hang off of it without issues. A grown man weighing about 200 pounds can jump all over this thing, not a problem. Here at the entertainment center, other little small fine details. This is, you know, perfect for TV if you want to put one here, but they left a shelf for devices. If you want devices, you can, you know, you have room for it. This is where this fifth wheel is 110,000% unique from anything else. The full second bathroom, not a half bath, a true full bathroom. You walk right in the back door, pow, there it is. You've got a full second bath. Both, even back here, they didn't scale down their fixtures back here. It's still porcelain. It's still a foot flush. You can keep your face away from your business. And hey, who does not like an extra tall shower? This guy likes one. That's a fact. This is so cool down here. This bottom drawer, and it is a drawer, there is storage under it. They actually give you a little finger pull to get access to that. But this bottom drawer is a step. It's actually reinforced to be able to step on that so that the little kids can reach the sink and see the mirror. And again, just to give you an idea, let me get this camera off my wrist. So again, crap camera work for just a second. So here I am, pretty big guy. Hopefully you're getting me in the shot. I can stand right up on this thing. Does not buckle, doesn't break. You didn't hear any wood splinter, did you? This is legit. This thing is awesome. That thing is awesome right there. Hopefully you didn't get seasick with my crappy camera work. I'm not a trained professional cameraman. I'm a, you know, glorified keyboard jockey. I just happen to know a lot about RVs. So again, slide starts here, whoosh, all the way up there like a football field. I'll give you a quick pass on the other direction here. Let me close this bathroom door. I'll make life a little simpler. There we go. I love this floor plan. There's nothing else like it, and it's good and it's bad. It's good for my dealership because if you like it, there's really nothing else like it on the market. But, you know, well, there's really no bad, I guess. I mean, I guess it would be bad if it wasn't a well-built floor plan and you had to settle for something like this just because you like the layout, but you're not really settling for a Wildcat. You get to enjoy a Wildcat. That's the nicest part about it. Great, great kitchen storage. They maintained every ounce of the kitchen storage from the 323 RBX. And you can see that not only do I have tons of drawer space and like a wastebasket storage there, when we wrap around the counter, we also have tons of space over here with a nice little shoe garage down there. So in a bunkhouse, this thing, I mean, okay, let's count real quick. What could you sleep? And I'm being realistic. I'm not going to say that you could sleep 2 there because that's a big bunk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 up front. You could sleep 8 people. You're going to have a mess of shoes in this thing. You need that extra little space down there. Now, for entertainment, on rainy days, Wildcat took care of that too. They have a double jointed swing arm on this television. Big, what, 50-inch TV. High-def 50-inch TV. Now, if you notice, this is one of the few RVs that has a true dual zone entertainment system. The TV has its own dedicated entertainment systems here. We have a Bluetooth soundbar with Insignia DVD player. This stuff is dedicated just to that. Now you have a house entertainment system. This guy. This down here is AM, FM, CD, DVD, pardon me. I'm just habitually rattling off letters. This is an AM, FM stereo with Bluetooth uplink. However, it does have an app, the Jensen app you can get off of your App Store or Google Play Store, whatever it is for both Androids and iPhones, that can turn your phone into remote control for this thing. This controls your house speakers and your outside speakers. So you have 2 separate entertainment systems going on at the same time. You're not beholden to what the first person happened to want to watch on TV. This is called the Summer Stone Decor, and once again, remember, this video might be different from the one we have in stock. We have some options and upgrades on this, and if nothing else, let's say the next one's equipped identically. We may have a totally different fabric decor in it, so just be kind of aware of that. Generally, though, they're all neutral. Would you like more neutral or more neutraler? That's really your options at this point. They don't use hardwood steps because hardwood steps can be slippery. Let me move at an angle where it makes sense to look at these. But they use normal bow floor covered steps with an anti-slip strip, so you don't fall and hurt yourself. That's also why they build this right into the wall from the factory. Very generous bathroom space here with a very big shower. Now, very cool thing, they actually, RV manufacturers are required to have a gap below the shower floor to run plumbing. They have certain regulations they have to abide by. Usually that means the tub is way, or the shower pan as it were, is way like 3-4 inches raised above the floor. Notice that's not happening here. It's because they recessed all of that plumbing. They actually recessed all of that so that, once again, a big guy like me can truly walk around in this shower. It's kind of like that music video, Spin You Right Round, Baby Right Round. I'm not even going to try to sing it. Last song I tried to sing, I murdered, and somebody, you know, paid me to stop singing. So that's got to be a good indicator that I don't need to be doing that. Excellent storage below the sink. Plenty of room for your toilet paper and extra tank tablets and whatnot. Again, we have a privacy pocket door here. But notice just the real simple positive latch system. This door is not going anywhere going down the road. That's not an issue. And again, the nicer toilet hardware here with a handy little linen cabinet, because hey, why not? And again, power vent fan and a skylight above the shower, not one or the other. Their bedrooms. They have done something with this bedroom I've never seen before. It's nothing short of awesome. From here, you're like, well, what are you talking about? This looks pretty normal. Yeah, at this point, it does. You can see right here that we have, you know, a very large dresser with tons of drawer space. And those drawers, oop, my phone's ringing. Let me shut that off here. Hold on, phone. There are power outlets over here for, you know, charging devices and whatnot. Now, don't get confused. This looks like a door. It is not. It's decorative only, but they used a nice raised panel hardwood on that. However, if you look in here, you will see washer and dryer prep, so you can put the nicer appliances in here if you want. And again, they have that positive latch system there, and you get to look at my legs right there, my little chicken legs from the computer guy. We still have a true 60 by 80 inch true queen bed. And at this point, you're going, okay, buddy, what's the big secret? You've told me this bedroom is different somehow. This is where it's different. They added this floor-to-ceiling mirror. They extended the bedroom slide over to incorporate this extra breeze-through window and dresser space. And now, especially if I close these drawers, you actually have a place where you can stand and get dressed and get ready in the bedroom of your Wildcat. You don't have to go downstairs and put on a show for the neighbors. Now, if you're camping at a naturalist camp, have at it. I don't care. I'm not judging. But most of us, myself included, I'm a little more bashful than that. And by the way, this is 50 amp service. You can sacrifice this ceiling vent right here to put an air conditioner in if you are so inclined. You have that option and opportunity. There's not, I can't think of anything they didn't do right in here, like even the solid surface countertops. This thing is done right. It's done well. They took a bestseller that is very popular and they managed to make it even better. So give us a call. 800-256-5196, Haylet RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Take care, stay safe, happy camping. Remember, we have hitching, parts, pieces, financing, trades. We do everything. This is an easy one-stop shop. We even do vehicles. If you want to do a package deal, guys, I got you covered. We do everything at the store to make it easy, because God forbid, camping's supposed to be a little fun, right? Have a good day.